Hey, this is Nevin again. This week on The Disket, we're bringing to you an awesome honey apple chicken sponsored by Phil's Gourmet Sauces. So stay tuned. Hey, this is Nevin again with Disket, coming to you with another episode as why cooking outdoors has never been better. And how and why? Because of the Disket, of course. Now today we have a very special recipe coming to you, which is honey apple barbecue chicken. So today we got a special guest here, Phil Apodaca. Phil, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you.
Thanks for having me.
I want to see what you got here. What are we going to do here?
Well, today I brought some chicken here. We got double dusted chicken. It's got salt, pepper, garlic on it.
Nice.
And what we're going to do, we're just going to fry it up and have some great dipping sauce here.
Let me fire this thing up here, Phil. Make sure I got my propane tank on here real quick. So obviously when you're going to set up the propane tank, make sure it's connected correctly, push the knob in, rotate to the left, and ignite. So we're going to get that thing nice and hot, get it seasoned up. We've got some chicken here. Do we need to put any oil in it, or what do we start off with?
We'll put a little bit of oil in there and get that fired up.
Alrighty, let me get some of that vegetable oil from you. Now how much vegetable oil do you want to put on this, Phil?
Probably about 1.5 cups in that size dish.
Alrighty.
And what we're going to do, we're just going to get that oil nice and hot. Once it's nice and hot, that way it doesn't absorb into the chicken, and we'll just get those tenders nice and crispy.
Now you call this a double dusted? Explain double dusting. What does that mean?
What I did, you know, we washed it and then we dusted it once in flour seasoned, and then we dipped it in milk and egg in a batter, and then we dust it one more time. And what that does, it gets you a real crispy chicken.
Okay, so you're using flour,
salt, pepper, garlic, pretty much whatever you have in the cupboard there.
Nice. Alrighty, so get that set up. We got 1.5 cups oil. We've got the disc on high, so we're trying to get the oil nice and hot.
Nice and hot, yeah.
Alright, so that's going to only take a few more seconds here. This thing puts out like 28,000 BTUs of heat. And with that 7-gauge material, when it gets hot, it's going to stay hot. So get ready to go on that. Yeah, I won't test it like that. So go ahead and get that going. Tell me a little bit about the sauce here. What do you got here?
Okay, I have 3 sauces I brought for you over here. I have a honey apple sauce. It's kind of a sweet sauce. It's actually made with Granny Smith apples, apple butter in there. I have a pomegranate sauce also that has a pomegranate concentrate in it. And then I have a traditional sauce. That way I kind of cover all my bases on just the taste that people have for different sauces.
Nice. And these are made where?
These are made here locally. They're my sauces. I make them here. I have a co-packer that makes them for me.
Great.
And doing fairly well now. Nice.
Well, we met at the Fiery Food Show.
Yes, we did.
What was that, 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, about 2-3 months ago. I got plenty of breakfast burritos that day.
Well, what's kind of neat is we get into some of the trade shows we do, and as we get more exposure with our Disket and everything we do, we get an awesome opportunity to meet all kinds of different peoples in different areas. People that manufacture sauces and salsas and other products that fit in together. Well, we've teamed up with Phil Apodaca and Phil's Gourmet Sauces to try to be able to share some of this information with you as the Disket customer and let you have a whole new method of cooking with that stuff. So this stuff ought to be about ready, you think? Maybe we can put that in?
Close. So let's check. I think a little bit more.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and show me how you do this here. You got some tongs there, I guess. And
start dropping some tenders in there.
Yeah, you got that nice and hot there.
Stand back just a little bit.
Nice, look at that. Now the BTU output of that burner, that sure does get that hot pretty quick.
Oh, no, that should get them going pretty good.
And this is going to feed realistically probably 4 or 5 people maybe?
Yeah, you got about 2-3 pounds, and that ought to do about 4 or 5 people. Then you got the fixings on the side, you know, maybe some beans, potato salad, you know, something like that.
Okay. And you're going to basically cook these about how long?
These will go about 7-8 minutes between both sides. Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty quick.
They're going pretty quick.
And how long did it take you to prepare the chicken, the double dusting?
It doesn't take you about 10 minutes to dust all these and get them ready.
So for this meal, by the time you prep the chicken, prep your what you call the dusting mixture, get the disc set up and cook, you're in and out within 18-20 minutes.
Yeah, you're looking at 20 minutes probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice and quick. That's the way to do it, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So once you get this thing cooked, you're gonna set that up on a paper towel?
Yeah, I'll set it up there just to absorb any extra grease there.
Okay, get that out of the food then.
Absolutely.
And then you'll go ahead and once it cools down, dip that in. And you're using the honey apple,
yeah,
you say?
Yeah, we're going to do the honey apple. Actually, any of the sauces are great, but with chicken, the honey apple is probably one of your better sauces.
Gotta have your favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
So while this is cooking here, Phil, I'm gonna take a few minutes to take advantage of the Ask Nevin Anything question type of deal. Now today's question during the Disket episode, as we always feature, comes from Cheryl in Missouri. Now Cheryl, you asked how you can find out more about the Disket cover, what it looks like, where you can get it from, that kind of thing. So to answer your question, Cheryl, the cover itself is a very heavy vinyl material that's manufactured to fit just over the disket. Now this thing here actually has an elastic bottom which fits around the base plate of the disket and covers the whole of the disc, the burner, the whole disc is stand itself. Now, Cheryl, for your question, you'll be able to notice you can see this in the accessory section of the website. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. Online ordering, check it out there, go from there. So thank you for your question, Cheryl. Again, as always, we invite everybody to send us your questions. We want to answer a question that comes through on every single episode. So now we got the question of the day answered. Let's get back to the cooking show.
Okay.
So we've got this chicken going. We've already had it on for about 3 or 4 minutes or so. We talk about the double dusting.
That's right. Now, we just flipped it. It's got about 3 minutes on one side. We'll do about another 3 or 4 minutes on this side, and it should be done and ready to start dipping.
So then we're going to go ahead and put it up on there and then get it to let the oil drain out of it.
Yeah,
Get ready for dip. Tell me a little bit more about your sauces. How did Phil's Gourmet Sauce get started anyway?
Well, I used to be a sous chef back in the day, and I've been making sauces for quite a few years now, and I finally decided if enough people told me you need to start marketing these sauces. So
Customer demand.
Customer demand, yeah.
Sounds like the disket. That's how it started with us too,
absolutely,
you know?
Yeah.
It's just a neat thing when you got people just knocking on the door, hey, I need this product. You listen to the customers, they'll take care of them, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Now you make just the 3 different brands of sauces?
Right now, yeah, I just have 3 different brands that I have. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll probably have some more brands coming online here fairly soon.
I'll have to try them on the disket.
Oh, absolutely.
How can we find out more about Phil's Gourmet Sauces? Where can you buy them? How can you get them?
Right now, I'm just in just one store right now. I'm at Killer's Foods.
Okay.
And I'm available online now at pgsabq.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now that we got the chicken all going, we've talked about what we're doing with the chicken, how we're making the chicken. We touched base on Phil's Gourmet Sauces with the honey apple deal, the pomegranate, and the traditional sauces. Let's get into this episode and talk a little bit more about today's spotlighted disket. Now today's spotlighted disket is the firefighter design. Now you can see the firefighter disket design by going to the pattern section of our website, where you can see that design along with several hundred other designs. People requested other designs, get more information about your custom disket. So now we got everything set up on the chicken here, Phil. Looks like these are about ready. You got some set up over there?
We got some set up already.
So let's go. You said we're gonna dip this stuff? I guess we'll go and get that going.
Sauce. I'll have you pull those off.
Nice.
Those are looking really good.
Yeah, they are. So here we have it. Honey apple chicken and Phil's Gourmet Sauce on the disket. Cooking outdoors has never been better. Want to try one of these?
Oh, you bet.
Disket.